Hey guys, it's Hannah. Thanks for stopping by. This is my middle of the month November check-in for all fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. This is just, I'm going to do a quick check-in for you guys, all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for the middle of November. So yeah, let's just see what's going on. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Uh-oh. Y'all already got the devil. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, we got the Two of Pentacles. So a lot of you guys could be dealing with some financial insecurity right now, or your outside world, like your home life, your family life, your work environment is a little bit topsy-turvy and things are a little bit upside down, and you're not really sure of where things are headed right now. You might have a tight budget right now, especially since it's like the holidays are right around the corner, so a lot of you guys could be worried about how you're going to afford presents for everybody this Christmas. I don't know, that's just an example, but okay, yeah, your outside world is a little topsy-turvy, a little unsteady, and I think I get the vibe that sorry, I can't talk. Mercury retrograde might have something to do with this, unsteady, like not really, like a little tense about your environment, right, and your money. And then we've got the Devil, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Okay, really interesting. Kind of an interesting mix of cards here. So, with the Devil, I think something is being brought to your attention right now, guys. And the Devil represents anything. It can represent obsession, addiction, sexuality, relationships. On a positive note, the Devil, like, in a healthy way, I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can. The Devil alerts you to things that you might, like, if there's, like, any kind of excess in your life, okay? Like, if you have been eating too much, or you've been watching too much porn, or maybe you're struggling with alcoholism or addiction, okay? The Devil brings this to your attention, and that awareness is a good thing, I mean, it's not an all bad card, if that makes sense. And I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with this right now, or wrestling with it, especially seeing these two together. Okay, and this could mean a codependent relationship. This could be a toxic relationship that you're dealing with right now that's on the rocks. Or you could be wrestling with your own demons right now, and it's starting to creep into your everyday life. Like something is a little bit out of control. Let's say that you have a drinking problem, okay? Maybe you've tried to get a hold of it, like you've tried to get a hold on your drinking, but it's starting to creep into your everyday life. Okay, so whatever this represents for you, whatever toxicity or negativity you have in your life that you feel chained and bound to, and this could be negative patterns of behavior, like something that you feel like you can't escape from. It's got you feeling a little guarded, I think. It's like you've got this big problem. It's like I feel like there's an elephant. Whoops. There's an elephant in the room. okay? But I think some of you, it's like this elephant in the room, whatever that means for you, it's being brought to your attention. And a lot of you guys are being very stubborn about it. Okay, whether it be like a relationship or a drinking problem, alcohol problem, you're overeating, whatever. Whatever the devil is for you, a lot of you guys are in denial about it, unfortunately. And I feel like you're either unwilling, like you want things to be okay, like you just kind of want to close your eyes and pretend like it's just gonna, disappear overnight. But no, like this is something that is being brought to your attention for a reason, or it could hurt you and it could hurt other people, because it's starting to creep into your environment. It's starting to manifest itself, and there's consequences for this kind of stuff. And then with the Three of Wands here, I think some of you, if you're not, I think some of you have, this is motivating you to do something about it. Okay, like I see one group of people that are simply refusing to acknowledge the devil in them, okay? And then some of you guys actually want to do something about it, and you guys have already made a decision, and you could be seeking outside help, which is great. So it's kind of strange. I'm seeing two different scenarios here. That doesn't happen very often. So let's see, the devil. Let's dig a little bit deeper into that for my fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so this is a transformational thing. Okay, don't be creeped out by these cards, by the way. I know the imagery is kind of scary. But there is a serious transformation going on right now, and this is an opportunity. This is being brought to your attention so that it can end. Okay, so that you can bring about better things in your life, and it looks like it's going to end one way or another. No matter if you are willing to seek out help, or if you're just sitting back and sweeping everything under the rug and trying to pretend everything is normal, it doesn't matter. With the Death card here, you have no control over this anymore. You don't. I think it would be good, it'd be better to seek out help, to, be willing and open enough to change your ways, or to get some help. Because I think it would be a smoother transition into, whatever comes next. Because, if you sit here and you stay in denial and if you sit here like the Two of Swords lady here, that water is going to rise eventually, and you're going to be swept away. This is all out of your control, is what I'm trying to say. I know it's kind of a dark message. Okay. There's an opportunity here. Okay, and I think I see this as somebody maybe even offering to help you. Somebody could be coming in, like a younger person, or somebody, this can be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or just somebody like kind of youthful, like younger, coming to you to offer some help or to offer some ideas and a way to give you some more stability, and this idea is something that you can actually put to use in your everyday life. Like there's some practicality here, and it's an offer, I think it's a genuine offer of like, let me help you. Or if this isn't an actual person, this can just represent like maybe an attitude that you're adopting right now of like, I like having hope and thinking like, you know, I don't have to live like this anymore. And I see like other people around me, you know, living their lives differently, or other people that have recovered from this or have gone through the same thing I have, and I'm going to go for it, you know. And you're making plans, like you're making long-term goals right now for that. I hope that made sense. Yeah, I see, like, for a lot of you guys, something very negative has been going on, and I think if it's a relationship, this is going to end one way or another. Whether you break up with this person or they break up with you, or it's going to end because it's not meant for you, or it's very toxic. That's what I see. If you're in a toxic relationship, that's what I'm saying. Why is the Two of Swords here for Aries, Leo, and Sag? Wow, okay. Knight of Pentacles, okay. So, for the group of people I'm talking to that have their eyes shut really tightly and just kind of want to wish it away and ignore it, you got to understand that whatever this toxic situation is for you, whatever the devil represents for you, you're being offered help. And it's not going to happen overnight, though, and you got to understand that. Whatever this is, okay, this didn't happen overnight. This happened very gradually for all of you, everybody I'm talking to that this applies to. And in order for things to change, I think some of you guys just want to snap your fingers and make it go away. Obviously, that's not realistic, because this didn't happen overnight. This relationship didn't happen overnight. This addiction didn't happen overnight. You know, this problem, whatever, you know, whatever, like, of the 7 deadly sins that you're wrestling with right now, it did not happen overnight. So you gotta try to, you know, understand that it's gonna take time. You know, when I see the Knight of Pentacles, I think I mentioned in another video, I always think of James May from Top Gear, you know, Captain Slow, just very slow, deliberate, you know, detail-oriented, patient, and the other guys make fun of him for being so slow, but he gets shit done, you know, it's like, and that's exactly like the Knight of Pentacles. So, he takes an idea and he moves very slowly, you know, but it's like slowly but surely kind of energy. And you guys got to understand that this isn't going to go away, you know, overnight. Like, if you're being offered help, and I think that will reveal itself to you in many ways, like whether it be through a friend or through family, or just, you know, signs from the universe, or you're being offered a way to get out of this toxic situation and to release yourself from this negativity, but it's not going to happen overnight, you know. Why? Let's look at the Two of Pentacles here, and I guess I can wrap up after that. Oh my God. Hello. Two of Pentacles. Why is that here for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Two of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, yeah. Okay. So, with these two together, what I see is you want to, now that things are looking a little bit rocky in your life, you're wanting to exit the situation very quickly. And like I said a minute ago, that's not realistic. and nor is it a good idea. Okay, so now that things are getting a little bit uncomfortable, it's not a good idea to just rush out, or to rush into something new right now. I don't think that's wise. I really don't. And I feel this desire to do so. And the Knight of Swords also, it can indicate, I don't know why I feel a need to say this, it can indicate a need to fight and to start arguments and to, especially like a verbal fight with somebody. Yeah, very, very hot-tempered. Be careful about that. Yeah, I'm getting a very strong warning about that. So if things are rocky right now, don't take action. Don't just like zip out of there. Watch your tongue. Have some patience and try to remember the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, that this healing doesn't happen, this growth and this change, like just because things are unstable right now doesn't mean that you need to take action immediately and dip out of there. Like these kinds of things take time, and it's going to happen. This growth and transformation, it's going to happen no matter what you do anyway. So you might as well, take a deep breath and just give up that sense of anger and control over to whatever higher power you have, and just try to relax, and look at yourself honestly. What other advice can we give Aries, Leo, and Sag? Wow. Okay. Well, that's a nice card to get after all this negative shit, right? So your advice here is to move towards this. Okay. I feel that very strongly. And that it's a rainbow is the symbol of a promise. At least for me. And I think like biblically it is too. So you're being promised that everything's going to be okay, but you got to be willing to take an honest look at yourself, and to basically it's like the serenity prayer. The serenity prayer is popping up in my head. Just accept the things you can't change and pray for courage to change the things that you can. And when you start to think about your life that way, it's transformational for sure. And you're being promised, harmony and bliss and serenity. I won't say bliss, but I think you're being promised like a peace of mind and a better, just a better life all around. Because I sense a lot of worry here, a lot of fear. But yeah, like you can't get to this Ten of Cups card. You can't improve until you deal with the elephant in the room. You can't. And it looks like it's going to be addressed at some point, if it hasn't already. So use that to your advantage so that you can grow and you can heal and get to a place where, you can heal and you can get better and you can get help. And that's not always easy, It's definitely not, but for some of you guys, it could be now or never. I hate to be morbid, but that's just what I see. And yeah, as for like love, it's so funny because the other 3 videos I've done recently, they've been more love related, but I don't really get a love, like, relationship vibe from this at all. This could apply to a relationship, like I said, I think a few minutes ago. It could, but no, I think, I don't know who I'm speaking to, but I hope it helps. I hope it gives somebody out there some clarity and uh, some kind of guidance. Yeah, damn, it's kind of morbid, y'all, but it's gonna be all right. Just hang in there. I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna pull one more card. Need a little bit more clarity for you guys. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Why is the Ten of Cups here? Okay. Yeah, so you're being suggested right now to take yourself out of the situation and be as objective as possible. And just be like the King of Swords, and just cut out what doesn't serve you and don't even think twice about it. And I guess, but at the same time, like, don't rush. I'm being told that it's wise if you look at your situation as objectively as possible and with as much logic as possible, and be just brutally honest with yourself and other people. Like, if I'm talking to somebody with, like an addiction problem, it's time to get honest. It's time to get real, like Dr. Phil would say. Yeah, because that will help you once you free yourself, because the devil is all about lies and illusions. But the best way to combat the chaos and confusion and the lies of, the devil card is to be honest. Even if it's painful and it hurts your pride. I think that will help you tremendously, instead of sitting like this, and not wanting to face reality. So, damn, it was a little bit dark, but I think that was good. I hope that helps somebody out there. Guys, it's gonna be okay. I know it is. I feel it. If this resonates with you, please leave a comment. I love to hear your feedback and your input. And if you'd like a free reading with me, I'd be more than happy to read for you. Right now, I'm actually doing free readings. I'm not charging anything because I don't really have much of a client base right now. In the future, I think I'll charge a little bit of money, but I'm just doing this for fun, because I love tarot. And yeah, but if you'd like a free reading with me, just email me at hannahkeelytarot@gmail.com. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support too. So y'all have an awesome day. Bye.